and welcome to... I'm gonna be reacting to some old TikTok because I think it is my responsibility to use this platform to show off some of the young'uns out there, some of the people fresh on the scene, promote some of the alt-Zs out there. But before we wade out into the marshes of alt TikTok, I would just like to bring attention to the fact that this video is sponsored by Shudder. Shudder, you know them, you love them. Yes, they are a streaming service dedicated wholly to horrors, thrillers, supernatural entertainment. Cost of membership is $5.99 a month or $56.99 a year. If you're already enticed by the idea of a streaming service dedicated entirely to streaming horror, then you can head over to shudder.com right now and use the promo code JakeMunro to get a free 30 days ad-free access. Signing up means you get unlimited ad-free access to stream on all of your favorite devices, like iOS and Android and Roku and Amazon Fire TV and Google Chromecast, Xbox One. Shudder has the largest and fastest growing human-curated selection of thrilling and dangerous entertainment, filled with new supernatural terrors, edge-of-your-seat thrillers, and shocking horrors added every week. Shudder is the Netflix of horror. Is this starting to sink in? Shudder is also unparalleled with their unique collection of exclusives, originals in both films and series, horror classics, the blockbuster hits. Even though it is not the spooky season, I still love to delve into Shudder and just enjoy my favorite genre of anything. Video games, music, movies, horror. You know what? I'm actually going to give you a recommendation based on one of their exclusives, and that is Stillborn. Still a good movie. One of the first movies I watched whenever I got Shudder for the first time. Cannot recommend it enough. You're going to Shudder, check out Stillborn. And you can go check that out right now by trying Shudder for free for 30 days by heading to shudder.com right now and using the promo code JakeMunro. And on with the video.
Oh my god.
Was that Seth Rogen? Wow, you're articulating a snake skeleton? That's hard work. Holy crap.
Sorry, bud. I can't serve booze to a minor. It ain't right.
I'm here to buy fireworks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, minors, please do not get tattoos. But I think piercings, you can actually get piercings at 16, right? No, I got my piercings a little bit younger than that because mainly I did them myself. I did them 15 years ago. Now, I've only got 3 piercings left in my face, but I used to have a lot more. I had a labret piercing, I had a nose piercing, and I've had several eyebrow piercings. I've had my bridge pierced before. But all the ones I've had done professionally, like the bridge piercing and the eyebrow piercing, they've all come out. They are surface piercings, so they do grow out. They grow out, okay? I know people can be like, no, they don't. If you look after it, no, they don't. They do. Surface piercings eventually grow out. Not for everyone, but for the majority of people, surface piercings grow out. I know that. Oh my god, I used to be obsessed with straighteners, man. Because I don't have straight hair. Naturally, I don't. It like grows in ringlets. If I let it grow out, it's like straight and then it's ringlets. And because my hair is so thick, it just looks like a mop on my head. It's huge, like so much hair. I've had this undercut for like, I'd say about 14 years I've had this undercut for. Mainly because I have so much damn hair, it just does not look good. It's just so much weight, and I have to hack so much hair out of it just to make it look normal or for any products to do anything to it. Seriously, I have thinning scissors in my bathroom, and every like 3 weeks, I'll just hack chunks out of my hair to stop it from like just... The only way it'll like back slick or back comb or spike up, the only way it'll do that is if I thin it to within an inch of its life. It's the only way it's gonna do it. No matter what products I use, no matter what techniques. Even I've gone to hairdressers for a styling, a professional styling, and even they can't make it do anything. It's ridiculous, and I hate it. But I used to be obsessed with straighteners. Like, it was all about trying to find like the best straighteners. Now I realize it doesn't matter. Spending like 230 pounds or dollars for Americans who just go whenever they hear another currency on a pair of straighteners that you think will somehow make your hair straighter. Like, it's obviously ridiculous. But I used to get GHDs, which were not cheap. I would literally save up for years just to get a pair of GHDs, and I got a pair, and then they broke because I stepped on them, and then I bought another pair off eBay for like half the price. I had no idea eBay was a thing. And I had like all these sprays and shit, like these straightening sprays and sleek sprays and all this kind of stuff to like make it look nice, to make it look cool, you know, like it was like serrated and separated, and which my head naturally didn't do because it's just a freaking mop. And I'd spray that stuff in and straighten it, and you know, it would sound like that. Which is my hair frying. Deathcore vocalists are the most insane They all sound the damn same, but they have like the most insane voices. I can't scream like that. I can do many different kinds of screams. I can't do that scream. I've tried for years to do that kind of scream. I just can't do it. I just don't think I'm able to do it.
No. I'm sorry, but it's easy. And I'm stupid.
I was terrible for that shit. I think obviously we all are, because that's why it's such a relatable TikTok. You just use your damn hands. Hell, I bleached my hair with I don't anymore because I'm an adult. But before, you just like get the powder and you just put it in a bowl, and then you get the fluid, the liquid that goes with the developer or whatever, and you just pile that in. You don't even measure it out. You mix it all up with your hands, and then you just go, and you just plop it on, you move it throughout. It's almost a staple of like an alternative kid, like an alt kid, regardless of generation. It's just, you have dyed hair, chains, dark makeup, and then you've got like dyed hands. I always had like, all the way through college, I feel like I always had like my hands dyed a random color. I should be laughing. I know this is meant to be like I'm Badeus. I cut chunks out of my skirt listening to. But all I can see in the background is like just a nice family home. We got family pictures up on the wall. We have a nice dining area, you know. We got the rebellious child, the proverbial rebellious child, here in the family dining room, cutting their skirt to pieces. Oh God, I love alt kids, man. Like some of them could just be we're all terrible cliches, and we love it. Also, be super careful with doing stuff like that, because I used to do stuff like that as well. I used to wear like these cool arm warmer things made out of tights, and you know, you cut holes in them. But whenever you cut the hole and then you pull, I have slipped before and jammed the scissor into my arm, and it hurt like hell. So please be careful. Like, make the cuts, put the scissors down, and then do the ripping, and you can do continue what you're doing. This is neat. What I'm saying is just make sure because like you're ripping and you're tearing, and then you could rip, and then, oh, jeez.
The humiliation is too much to bear. There is but one way of honor. I must kill myself.
I do that all the time. I've actually made myself like hysterically laugh out of creating a scenario in my head. And when Kaya, especially, whenever she asks me like, what are you laughing at? Or if someone asks me what I'm laughing at, I have to like then try and find something funny, or try and think of a memory that was funny. Something that's actually not embarrassing to laugh at. Because you can't just be sitting there and then you just go. And so I was like, what's so funny? What is it? Share. I want to laugh too. Share with the group. Oh, we've got 2 pairs of those freaking boots here. So, and we're also the same person. There's like 2 of the same person here. I saw someone leave a comment, and oh my God, I read it, and I just burst out laughing. Because it's just so correct. What they said was, these boots are the Choogie of Goth. Is it Swoogie Choogie? I'm not familiar with the term. I've never actually heard anyone say it. I'm just saying it.
A common term on TikTok. How do you say it? Chugi Choogie.
Yeah, these boots are the Choogie of alternative subcultures. Like, it's so damn true. I mean, they look great. Well, they did look great, you know, back in 2004 when we were wearing them. Maybe not so much now. Yeah, neat dance. A chain thing's cool. That was great. I loved the inclusion of Heelys in your dance.
Why did I stay? I should be leaving. Hear what I say without even.
Videos like that, just like, look, honey, if you're watching this video, you're perfect, you're beautiful, you're fierce. Now go out there and just take what you want because you deserve it. And then you open up your front camera and you're holding it like this. And, and it's just like nothing but like double chin and nostrils. And like, yeah, I deserve love. Because you don't watch TikToks like this. You're usually like a scrunched up little ball, just like. I've seen people doing this dance. Do people know what it's from? Here it is.
Everybody's doing it.
Bouncy, bouncy. I wonder how the hell that became like a meme. Is it in Fortnite or something? Because that would make sense as to why like a bunch of people have just started doing this dance as like a TikTok meme.
You think I trained to fight at a circus? Stop clowning around. This time, the joke's on you.
That's impressive. Also, I'm pretty sure that was the Kingdom Hearts battle theme. Which is, and I'm gonna upset a lot of people here, Kingdom Hearts is fucking terrible. First game, passable. Second game, oh! Kingdom Hearts 2 is possibly the most awful game because it tries too damn hard and fails so much harder. Hey, do you want to see all of your favorite Disney moments recreated in the most awkward way possible with no music?
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
You can't tell me that a game where an image like this exists is actually good. You have nostalgia. That is it.
Jealous? Jealous? You don't even exist to me.
Man, I've lost a lot of the piercings that they have here in this TikTok. And they leave scars. The surface ones, man. The surface ones, they grow out and you're left with scars. Man, I'm actually excited about Halloween this year. I didn't like Halloween for the longest time, but I've sort of warmed up to it over the years because like it feels so cliche. Plus like all year round it's just like, hey, it's not Halloween yet. Hey, what's with the costume? It ain't Halloween. All I hear is that insult and it's just like, shut the fuck up, you dumbass. So I've always associated Halloween with something quite negative. It's like a cliche. It's like an expectation. Like, oh, you're alternative, but you go like hardcore. I bet that's like your Christmas. So expected. Such a cliche. And for that kind of reason, I've always just been like, yeah, Halloween, I don't care. I don't like it. It's like my least favorite holiday because of the expectations. But I'm slowly warming up to it, you know? I kind of associate it more now with just autumn and like coziness that sort of surrounds autumn, you know? Like the days are getting shorter and you just sort of like stay inside with a nice blanket and chai tea and play some Pokemon on the Switch. And cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Oh, and the layers. Get to layer up. Yeah. None of this vest and shorts. No, now you get to layer. Yeah, really show off the alternative subculture that lives within. There's one way to get the angle that you need. Struggling to get that perfect shot in the mirror? Get yourself a booty. Climb up there and get the photo that you need. We're in this baseball converse. I've always been oh, they've even got the white belt. Wow, white belt, pair of straight leg jeans, and converse shoes. That's classic, man. That's classic. That's classic. I've always been afraid of those converse shoes because they're very slim fitting. They're very tight. And you're probably thinking like, Jake, what kind of horrific feet do you have? It's not like that. My feet are quite big. And if I wear slim fitting shoes, it tends to make me look like I have clown feet. Like they're even longer than they are. I'm actually a little bit insecure about my feet. They're kind of huge. Which is why my trainers are a size 10. I'm a size 11, which is a size 12 in US sizes. Probably thinking like, Jake, that's not huge, but like for my height, they're kind of big. They look ridiculous. In fact, even for my legs, because I have quite short legs, I have a longer torso and short legs. So I have like short legs and then these really long feet. And I'm sure it's just me who's like, oh God, this looks ridiculous. But whatever. But anyway, I have like lifting legs. I have like squat boy legs. So wearing tiny little shoes makes my feet look tiny and big legs, which is the opposite of the silhouette that I'm going for. Like, you want big shoes, tiny little legs. That's the style. That transition though, damn, that was good. Usually, literally like 99% of people just completely mess up their transitions. That was flawless. Also, makeup look immaculate. Love the fangs. God, can't wait to go to London. Get myself my grills. I'm definitely thinking fangs. I wasn't gonna get fangs. Now I'm thinking about getting fangs. Like a whole, like a top and bottom set. Like eight teeth, but with like fangs. Frosted. I don't know about frosted. I think that would look silly. Just two mopey goth kids on the swings. Indifference. You're on swings! Have fun! I didn't realize it was possible to look indifferent or miserable on a set of swings. I love the swings. Swings are my favorite thing. Do you ever do that thing where like you lie on it, like on your stomach, and your legs are on the floor, and then you like spin around, and you tie it up, and then you lift your legs and you like spin like crazy, and then you stand up immediately and you try and run, and then you fall to the floor because you're super dizzy. See how much fun you can have on some swings?
Play with this kaleidoscope I got you at the airport.
What? A kaleidoscope? I'm not 5 shapes and colors.
It's nice seeing someone doing messy lipstick. Never really been a fan of like sharp, perfect lipstick. At least on me. I've done it a few times. Not really a big fan of the way it looks on me. I find it's very hard to get the shape perfect. Not so much like make it look perfect, just getting the correct overlining for the specific look that I'm going. Because like if you get the wrong shape, then you'll sort of give off the wrong energy. Does anyone know what I'm talking about here? I wonder if Slipknot are okay with alt children using their t-shirts as like Chugi stuff. If you're a soft alt kid, it's a My Chemical Romance t-shirt. If you're a hardcore alt kid, like if you're like a leveled up alt kid, then it's a Slipknot t-shirt. Typically Iowa or something like that. Oh, I had such a nice Subliminal Versus Volume 3 t-shirt. A really nice one when I was 14, 15. When would that have been? 2005. I was actually in the car driving from the gym. Because while I was in the gym, Subliminal Versus Volume 3 came on, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot I love this album. It's like Slipknot's least liked album. I don't think a lot of people like this album, to be honest with you. And do you want, let me just check the validity of this. Slipknot's worst album. All right, here we go. Every Slipknot album ranked from worst to best. Mate, feed, kill, repeat. Right. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's their demo. All Hope Is Gone. Yeah, do you know what? I would say that. I would say All Hope Is Gone is like one of the worst ones. The Great Chapter, yeah, I'd agree with that as well. I mean, The Devil and I is a great song, but the rest of the album is just kind of like meh. Yeah, number 4, Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses. Oh, it's Volume 3? I always called it Subliminal Verses Volume 3. Okay, so they're literally naming it number 4, or not as good, because it was following 2 really solid albums, which was Slipknot's debut release and then Iowa. And I was a huge fan of Iowa. I loved Iowa. And then Volume 3 came out, and, you know, you had Duality, which was a great single. But I really loved Pulse of the Maggots, Vermilion Part 1 and 2. Those are some really great songs. But it is hard. It's hard to pick between Iowa and Slipknot. Slipknot being the debut album. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in for another alt TikTok reaction compilation video. I had a great day today because I made it a great day. And I will see all of you kids in the next one. Goodbye. Bye.